Hey guys, this is JB Sallee, and thank you for tuning in. I want to do a quick demonstration of our stacked overlays by Sallee. This is a product we developed about 7 years ago and we just released last year. What we've been doing is stacking our overlays on top of each other and saving us PSD files and tweaking all the layers to get that antique-ish look or a grunge look or just something different so our images aren't just straight from camera. Our clients have been loving this and now we've released it to the public. Hope you enjoy. Here's the product. We have 15 different PSD files. Some of them have a stack of 3. Some have a stack of 6, as in this one. There's 3. You can see the colored tone in there as well. So you get different texture, different colors. If you put these on top of black and white images, you'll get a color effect like this one. You'll have a nice sepia look with a little blue tint, or a nice selenium tone for this one, or a purple tone if you're looking for that. So let's open up one of these right now, and we have an image that's already opened in Photoshop. This is an image from a bridal session, and straight from the camera, we overexpose on purpose to get nice clean whites in the background, because we know from experience when we place these stacked overlays on top of the image, it's going to give us a nice antique-ish look and cover up the white and fill it in with the color. So all we have to do is take all these layers over here, Sallee 1 through Sallee layer 8, copy and paste it on top of our image, and then we're going to turn all these overlays so it fits our vertical, and you can see automatically we get a vignette. If you don't like the vignette, you can stretch it up just a little bit. We can drop it down a little bit. I like the vignette. So the vignette is actually built in, so we don't have to do this in Camera Raw. We actually do it with our stacked overlays. So we'll let this transform, and this is a full-size image straight from camera. So this is what we do for all of our wall portraits that we sell to all of our clients. Okay, we'll let that process. So that's looking pretty good. Let's size this up so you can see what's going on. So you can see there's a lot of texture built in here. If you don't like the texture, don't worry, you can take it out. If you don't like the color, you can turn that first Sallee 1 on and off. This is kind of the magic of the product, is that Sallee 1 layer. And just go through and turn all these on and off and see what they do. Some have texture built in, some just have color. So you can play with that and see what works. Here's the before, which is a beautiful image, very sellable. But this is after. This is what we sell to all of our clients, and this is what gives our style to our business in photography. Alright, so let's say we want to take grunge off the skin. Let's take our lasso tool. Pretty easy to do. Select layer 1. Make a nice outline right there of the subject. Our feathers at 25 pixels. Pretty easy stuff. Now we have a nice selection. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Click right there. Looks like radius of 114 works pretty well in CS6. If you're in CS5 or earlier, you can use a pixel of 250. That works pretty well. Go up to the next layer and simply repeat that same filter by doing Command F or Control F right up there. Nice shortcut, Control F. Command F, next layer, layer 4. So nice and fast, and you see all that grunge has disappeared. So now we just have clean skin tones. Here's before, and here's after. So it takes all the grunge away, but it leaves the color. That's the trick. So you still have all that grunge going through here, but you really can't see it too well. And we just want to take it off the skin. Let's say you want the subject to come out a little bit more. Let's go to Sallee layer 1, hit E for erase, erase about 30%, right on that face, right on the back, and now your eye instantly goes right to the subject. So just another degree of separation here. We can separate by color, by texture, by depth of field, and our focus. Let's say we want that a little darker where the sun is. Hit O for our burn tool. We're going to burn our midtones at 10%. And just go right up here and just burn all that down a little bit so your eye goes right to the bride. And just keep burning. I like to go at 10%, but for demonstration we'll go 40% so you can see what's going on. Go up to this layer. Just keep burning all that down so the bride really stands out. There's our magenta layer for skin tones. If it's too much magenta on the skin, you can take that back a little bit. So we'll drop this down to 30%. So everything's left open so you can really tweak this and make it your own. So it looks pretty good. This is what we'd sell to our client. Again, here is the before, and here's the after. So you can see what the stacked overlays do. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration, and stay tuned for further product demonstrations. Take care.